So, second place tonight, prelim night. You just won last week. So the championship's kind of tight with this ASCS thing, or no? What?
I mean, it's going to take, we're going to have to win the deal, and then Blake's going to have to basically not make the feature or have something happen. So he's essentially got it sealed up if he shows up and does his job, which he's done 50 other times this year. So we're just kind of controlling what we can control, and we'll try and win the short track nationals tomorrow and do our homework tonight, try and get a little better because Sam was really good, and go from there.
So what's the goal next year? Are you going to chase the title again with this car, or what's happening here?
Next year, like at the end of this year, we'll race a couple more races to finish out the year in California and Arizona, and then at the end of the year, the team's done. Warden Family Racing, the 63 car won't be racing anymore, so essentially I'll be a free agent looking for a ride. I'm hoping to relocate to the Pennsylvania, Ohio area and start 410 racing and progress in my career a little bit. Just kind of going to go where the opportunities are. I've lived with this team for 2 years now, and just gonna hopefully find something good and keep on rolling.
Now, how much 410 have you got into? Did you do any on the West Coast? Or?
Yeah, in about 2008 through 2010, I had a car owner. We raced probably 15,
That's
20,
plus 10 years
races.
ago. You've had to get a little bit better.
I think I'm better than I was then. I'd say I think I'm a lot more ready for it, a lot more groomed for it. I was like a 17-year-old kid then, kind of just strapped to a rocket ship, and now I kind of understand I'm strapped to a rocket ship, and I feel like I got a little more control of it, But yeah, I've ran quite a bit, 10, 20 races in a 410 back then, and just feel like we've really honed our game since then, and just looking for the next opportunity.
Well, that's kind of be a little odd for you to have such a strong team, and then it's just gonna essentially quit, and then. Well, you're like just left free agent after almost winning the ASCS championship,
I mean, it's a unique situation for sure. These guys have taken care of me great. Their goal this year was to basically get me to the next stage of my career and hopefully get my ability out on a national stage. And man, I can't thank them enough. I feel like that's exactly what we've done this year. So,
and you're saying PA Ohio. Why is that? What's the allure?
I feel like if you want to make a living driving sprint cars, that's where you need to be. Pennsylvania and Ohio is the hotbed for 410 sprint car racing. I think that's the place to be right now. I think they race the most. They race for the most money. They've got the most opportunity car owners tracks. I like big tracks, I think we'd really excel. I like big and slick, and I just, that seems like where I'd like to go next.
Sounds like you're preaching more so PA than Ohio. Ohio's known for little dust bowls.
Those are good too, though. I like them slick.
I was about to say, that seems to be your style
slick
a little bit more.
Slick is good, yeah, exactly.
Little slick dust bowls, short track, stuff like that, whereas when you get into PA, it's more so those big half miles that slick off and widen out like a Port Royal or a Williams Grove.
Yep, and see, I really enjoy racing with the wing. The bigger the track, I think the more you're using your wing as a tool, and the more you understand it, the better you'll be with it. And I really would like to go to PA and, get humbled by those guys for a while, but I'd like to go there and, see where I stack up. I'm 31 years old now, and I'm ready to, hopefully go to the next level, because we're here right now running 360s all the time, and this opportunity's coming to an end. So I got to, if I didn't want more, I don't think I'd be a very good competitor.
So in the PA area, have you ever been up there and raced much, or even been on a track up there yet?
We raced this year. Our series went to Pennsylvania, and we winded out at Williams Grove, so we didn't get a race there. And we raced at Sealands Grove, and it was a big, slick, humbling place, but it was fun. It was my style of racing, really. It got big and it got really slick and racy and wide, and I'd love to go there and just see what I can make out of myself.
And then of course you got Lincoln. That's kind of a shorter track. Yeah. BAP's kind of a shorter track. So
yeah, they have a good variety of everything. It seems to me like. If you want to be a 410 race car driver, obviously I want to be on the damn World of Outlaws or the All Stars or something, but being 31 coming out of 360 racing, I also know that there's probably not a ton of those seats open right now for a guy like me, so I'd be happy to prove myself at wherever that may be. Hopefully racing 410s is the next step, and hopefully you see me in a couple of years still doing it.
Now, the last place you want to go is Alcatraz, and when I say Alcatraz, there's this little island of great racing called California that it seems like everybody wants to get out of but gets stuck in sometimes, and the talent over there probably does stack up to a PA Ohio level.
Absolutely.
But it seems like that place, when the guy gets out, he don't ever want to get back, because you're on an island over there. You can't get no national recognition, it seems like.
That's the thing. California, man, I respect the hell out of those guys. They're running Trophy Cup tonight. They got 85 cars. There's 30, 40 deep that could win, you know. They're really good there. Every race we go to in California is stacked. But yeah, like you said, there's no national recognition. So in reality, you're racing against more good guys for less notoriety, less recognition. A lot of times, I mean, their purses are totally comparable, but you know, there's only one 410 series there, and they race 18 or so times, and besides that, it's mostly 360 racing. But as far as getting good, I mean, the reason I'm doing good out here on the national tour is because I went to California for a year and cut my teeth with the Warden team, and I got my teeth kicked in the first few months there, you know, and really learned and got better and just got up to speed. You know, those guys race on kill every single lap, and California is a great place to get good. It's just if you really want to get noticed, I think that traveling is probably the better way to do it, you know.
Right. It seems like some of the best drivers come from that region, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, Brad Sweet, Larson,
it's
Buddy
cutthroat.
Kofoid, I mean,
the way they
Corey
race,
Day.
The way they race, you'll either get good or get lapped, you know. And all those guys you're talking about, they figured out how to stay in front of all the California guys, and so you know, when they travel across the country, it's just another night for them.
So that is the last option, though.
I wouldn't say that. The right opportunity in California would be welcome too, but I mean, Pennsylvania, Ohio, something like that's more so where I think that my abilities and stuff would really be, you know, put the best use.
Okay. See what happens, I guess.
Yeah, hoping for the best. You know, every night I look at as an audition, and every time I drive the 63 car is another opportunity for me to hopefully get in front of the right eyes, you know.
And win tomorrow.
I hope so.
And what's the remaining for the rest of the year for y'all?
Just some local stuff in California, and then we'll end the year for 4 nights of ASCS racing, regional stuff in Arizona, 2 nights in Coca-Cola and 2 nights at Arizona Speedway for the Copper Classic.
Okay.
That'll be the end of our year and time racing together.
Chili Bow, anything after that?
Hope so, but nothing dialed in yet.
What about that Vegas race? Have you seen that?
I've seen it, but I'm supposed to be done in November. See, my key thing, what I think would be awesome if somebody just kept me and my car owner, my crew chief and everything, just kept us rolling, and you know, with the right deal and the right opportunity, I'd love to bring him on and just keep racing, you know. But I think that by January we'll probably know what's going to happen.
Okay. So just question marks right now.
Question marks everywhere in my life. Where am I going to live? Who am I going to drive for? What am I going to drive? It's awesome.
So a DM from a car owner in any of these areas could change that, though.
Good, yeah. I mean, I'm really just waiting for like the silly season to happen and to see what's available. But the right opportunity, I'd pretty much say yes to real quick. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck tomorrow, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Still? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.